Hello, everyone, and welcome to my series On the Rise with Candace Cordelia. It is a BroadwayWorld interview series in which we talk with some of your favorite stars who are on the rise and the Broadway shows that they are starring in. Today, I am so pleased to present to you two lovely gentlemen here today. They are starring as Little Michael in MJ the Musical currently on Broadway. Please give a hearty welcome to Christian Vance Wilson and Walter Russell III. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. My day has certainly brightened seeing your lovely faces and being here to talk with you both today. And, the first thing I want to say is I did see MJ the Musical recently, and I was just blown away. It is an extraordinary show, and I am so happy for both of you. So congratulations, because it's truly just a momentous show on Broadway. So you should be very proud.
Thank you.
You're both so welcome. So the first question I want to ask for both of you today, Christian and Walter, is where were you when you heard the news that you were cast to be Little Michael?
I was in Virginia, and I guess my mom, she got the call from MJ because we traveled from Virginia to New York, and we got in this audition. And then when we get that audition, we went to boot camp, and like a summer later, I got the call.
Wow, that's wonderful. What about you, Walter?
I was actually doing another show at the time, and my mom told me after the show that I got the part, and then I didn't really believe her at the time, but then the next day, my manager called me saying that I got the part.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, was that other show The Lion King by any chance, Walter?
No, it was actually the Metropolitan Opera show.
Wow.
Fire Shut Up in My Bones.
Oh, that's fantastic. That is amazing. So how was boot camp like for you both?
It was pretty cool. I got first time tutoring. I got it was like 6 other boys there, and we got taught a lot of stuff. We got taught the script, the dance, the singing, how to sing it. And when we finished that, we had to, at the end of the boot camp, we had to perform all of it in front of the director. So it was cool.
Wow, that is really cool. What about you, Walter?
I didn't actually go to boot camp. Before I got the call, they just did like some little stuff with me, like reading lines, singing a few songs, and dancing. But I didn't actually go to boot camp.
Nice, nice. So for you, Walter, going from starring in The Lion King on Broadway to MJ the Musical, what was that transition? And also the Metropolitan Opera, what were those transitions like for you of moving into MJ the Musical?
Honestly, it felt like it didn't stop. Like the transition never stopped. Because I don't really count the pandemic as like a break. I just count it as like a pause on the whole world and like everyone's life. So basically, if you like take away the pandemic, it was Lion King and then the opera and then right into MJ. And during MJ rehearsals, I was also doing the show. So I'd always have to leave early or go back and forth to rehearsals and shows. But I eventually got the hang of it, and now I'm fully in MJ now. So it's fun.
Yes, yes. Now, for you, Walter, you're pretty much a Broadway vet at this stage of your career. But Christian, I understand this marks your Broadway debut.
Yes.
What was that feeling like for you? Or how does it feel currently now to have MJ the Musical be your first Broadway show you're starring in?
It feels incredible. I'm so glad that I got this opportunity. I'm so blessed by God.
Yes, and I also noted that Michael Jackson, the late Michael Jackson, pretty much was one of your biggest influences growing up. What's your favorite Michael Jackson song?
Billie Jean. I love it. It's very funky. Yes.
Oh, funky for sure. Indeed. That is a good description. Walter, what's your favorite Michael Jackson song?
Probably Remember the Time, because in the music video, my mom actually starred in it in a little scene. So I really like that.
Those are really great picks. My favorite personally is Thriller. So when I saw Thriller in MJ the Musical, I was blown away. And one of the things that I really loved besides your performances are the set design, the costume designs, the music, everything just coming together to create this amazing show. For certain parts of the show, such as Thriller and certain musical scenes, what was that like for you both to see all of it come together, from the costuming, the set design, the performances?
It was amazing. It was amazing. It was so good. Like the way that they choreographed the stuff, everything. It was amazing.
For me, it was like the first time I saw it, it was like with no costumes. So I was like, how, or no set pieces. So like, how are they going to put this thing together? And then when I saw the first dress rehearsal, I was like, wow, this is a Broadway show. And then I loved it. And that was my favorite part of Thriller.
Walter, for you, you've been, besides, as I've mentioned, The Lion King, you've been in music videos and you've also been in other television series. When it comes to film, however, is there any genre in terms of the film world that you could see yourself portraying a character in?
Probably, if I don't know like a specific character, but I do wanna do more Broadway, and then after maybe go into more TV and film. But I don't see myself as a specific character right now.
Okay, fair enough. Any genres such as horror, comedy, drama?
Comedy,
Comedy?
probably.
Excellent. So, in terms of a supporting actor, a comedic supporting actor, who would you love to perform alongside?
Um, that's a good question. Either probably either Kevin Hart, Chris Rock, or Deion Cole, because Deion Cole just came to the show the other day. So I like him in stuff like Blackish and just other stuff he does. So I wanna do something with him.
Now, did you get to meet Deion Cole? That's awesome.
I did. I got a picture with him too, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was freaking out.
What's the first question that you asked him?
I didn't really ask him a question because I was just so starstruck at the time. I wasn't really like focused into it. Probably if I could ask him a question, I'd probably be like, "Do you want to keep on doing this?" Maybe.
Very nice question. Christian, for you, whether it's film, television, Broadway, what would you like to do in the future with your career?
I would like to do film because it seems fun to be a certain character and just make it seem like you're that character.
I like that. Is there any specific actor, just like Walter, that you would love to perform alongside?
Will Smith.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Philadelphia guy. I'm currently in Philadelphia, so we love our Will Smith. That's a great choice. I absolutely love it. The title of the show, On the Rise, you both are certainly on the rise. There's a lot of wonderful things that I can see in store for you both in your careers. Is there any advice that you could give to other up and coming actors who might have dreams of also performing on Broadway that you could share with us today?
Thank you. Hi, how are you? Good. How was your day? It was good.
I don't know. That's a hard one.
That's okay. Christian, what about you?
Advice to the other actors? Okay. My advice is follow your dreams because you could end up a great entertainer in the world.
Mhm. That's really nice. Very, very nice. In terms of MJ the Musical, and this is another question for both you, Christian, and Walter, I'm sure there might be some viewers who have yet to see the show and are very interested. What would you like to tell our Broadway World viewers in terms of why they should go see MJ the Musical?
You should see MJ the Musical because it's amazing. It's very good. I've seen it
Uh,
once.
I think you should see Under the Musical because if you were like you said, if you're like a hardcore Michael Jackson fan, this is for you. If you grew up with Michael Jackson, this is for you. My mom saw it. The first time my mom saw it, she was like, "This brought me back to my high school days." She was like, "This is who I grew up with. This is the Michael Jackson I knew." And she says that her favorite character, she does say that her favorite character is the middle Michael because that was like the era that she knew, like the Off the Wall, Thriller. Like when she first heard him sing, she was crying because it was like it brought her back. So I think people should see MJ the Musical because it's really a reminder of what he did when he was alive. It was a reminder of what he accomplished and a matter of what he did to change the world.
That's really nice. And that's such lovely words coming from you, Walter, and also thoughts from your mother. That's really nice. For you, Christian, and since you mentioned your mom, Walter, for you, Christian, when your family saw the show for the first time, what did they think?
They loved it. My mom was jumping in the crowd. She was about to jump off the mezzanine.
That's so great. Did they have a chance to meet anyone backstage?
Mm, when they came out of the stage,
Oh, that's really great.
saw it open tonight.
Excellent. Well, thank you both, Christian and Walter. Was there anything else you'd like to add for our viewers about MJ the Musical before we do our send-off?
Get your tickets now. Like this is probably I won't say it's the number one show in the world because it's not yet. But it's a really it's just a great show to just relax, forget about everything that's happened these past few years, and just go back to the 90s and relive all the great Michael Jackson things.
Yes, you must get the tickets. Yes, and I got a feeling that this show is gonna be on for a long time, very long.
I have a feeling, well, Christian, I certainly do. Thank you both, Christian and Walter, for joining our show On the Rise with Candace Cordelia here on Broadway World. It has been such a joy speaking with you both. I am so excited to see where your career paths both take you, and congratulations on all of your current success. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And thank you, everyone, for watching this episode of On the Rise with Candace Cordelia. I'm your host, Candace Cordelia, here for Broadway World. Just like Christian and Walter stated, get your tickets. You don't want to miss MJ the Musical. It is fantastic from top to bottom. There's singing, there's dancing. Everything is spectacular, and it's pretty much a hit. So just like Christian said, I think it's going to be around for a long time. But even so, get your tickets while you can. Thank you once again for watching this episode. And until then, we'll see you later.